Hi, my name is Tim Raines. I'm a director in Trustworthy Computing. Welcome to another edition of Trustworthy Computing's Cloud Fundamentals video series. Joining me today is Norm Barber, a principal program manager in Microsoft's Identity Engineering Group. Norm, welcome to the video segment.
Tim, how are you?
Good. Norm, you're an expert in all things identity. What are customers talking to you about in terms of identity?
You know, it's interesting, Tim. In identity, we're used to all kinds of trends. This is the first time we've seen two major trends hitting us. The first one is cloud. If you look at the advantage of cloud computing, both from a platform standpoint, like Azure, or from a SaaS application like Office 365, lots of customers are moving rapidly to the cloud. And so they need to deal with identities. Who has access to which applications? Up to this point, of course, they've always had that capability in-house. Now they're having to deal with cloud vendors and thinking about how do I provision to the cloud? How do I assure access control in the cloud? So that's a trend. The second trend are devices. And what's really interesting there is now with the next generation of employees coming, they're used to having their mobile phones, like Windows Mobile. And so that's what they want to use to access those technologies that now sit in the cloud. So our customers are finding this sort of two-phase approach of dealing with cloud and then dealing with devices. From an identity perspective, there's a lot of change that's going to happen.
So Norm, given these two trends that you've been talking about, how does identity have to evolve?
You know, if you look at the evolving IT landscape, there's one set of changes that's happening, and that is which identities people are going to use. They're used to using social IDs in a lot of cases. And so organizations are saying we need to be able to use, with proper authentication, social IDs. Then they're looking at the proliferation of SaaS vendors that are out there. Now, we have Office 365, but in addition, there are all kinds of industry-specific applications out there that customers want to have access to. And they want to be able to tie identities and access to those third-party applications to their Active Directory that sits on-premise. And then there'll be other clouds that they'll want to integrate as well. So from an identity perspective, they're asking us to lay down the identity infrastructure for that entire hybrid estate.
So if customers wanted to learn more about this, Norm, where would they go?
Very simply, go to Microsoft.com/identity.
Excellent. Norm, thanks very much for taking the time to visit with us today.
Good deal. Thanks.